Welcome back to the channel. RFCoins could be worth an astounding $2.9 million. That's right, there are certain rare 1967 Lincoln pennies that collectors would pay a fortune to own. But what makes these pennies so valuable? How do you know if you have one of these hidden treasures in your pocket or coin collection? In this video, we'll uncover the secrets behind the 1967 Lincoln penny, its fascinating history, errors, and varieties that could make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. So, make sure you watch until the very end, because you don't want to miss out on this incredible opportunity to learn about a potentially life-changing coin. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has undergone various modifications and changes in composition. But 1967 was a unique year for coin collectors. Due to a coin shortage in the mid-1960s, the U.S. Mint stopped using mint marks on coins between 1965 and 1967. That means all pennies from 1967 were struck without a mint mark, whether they were made in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. Additionally, the U.S. Mint was producing special mint sets instead of proof sets. These SMS coins were struck with greater care and had a beautiful satin-like finish. Some of these special mint coins have extraordinary value today. But what makes certain 1967 pennies so rare and valuable? Not all 1967 Lincoln pennies are created equal. Most are only worth face value. However, some have sold for tens of thousands, even millions of dollars. Here are the main factors that drastically increase the value of a 1967 penny. Rare mint errors. Certain 1967 pennies contain errors such as double die obverse off-center strikes, or clipped planchets that make them highly collectible. SMS Ultra Cameo condition. The rarest 1967 pennies have a deep mirror-like finish known as Ultra Cameo. Only a few exist, and their value skyrockets at auctions. High-grade coins. A 1967 penny in pristine MS67 or MS68 condition can be worth a small fortune due to its rarity and desirability among collectors. Rare varieties. Some 1967 pennies have special characteristics, like the elusive full steps reverse design, which can make them significantly more valuable. So, if you own a 1967 penny, you might be sitting on a gold mine, but how can you tell if you have a valuable one? Let's find out. Look for doubling in Lincoln's eye, nose, or the lettering. If you see a doubled image, you may have a valuable DDO penny. If your coin is significantly off-center but still shows a full date, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands. Coins have a distinctive finish. If you have one that looks mirror-like with strong contrast, you could be holding an ultra cameo rarity worth thousands. Submitting your coin to PCGS or NGC for grading will help determine its true value. Coins graded MS67 or higher can fetch insane prices at auction. Let's take a look at some of the highest prices recorded for 1967 pennies now. Let's get to the exciting part: how much these coins are actually selling for. Here are some record-breaking sales. 1967 high-grade MS67 red penny sold for $3,000. 1967 experimental planchet penny, estimated worth over $50,000. And the rarest Ultra Lincoln penny, a rumored era coin with a unique composition, could be worth a mind-blowing $2.9 million if discovered. If you think you have something special, getting it authenticated could change your life. If you've checked your 1967 pennies and believe you have a valuable one, here's how you can cash and sell through trusted auction sites like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. List your coin on eBay with professional-grade photos and proper certification. Connect with top numismatists who specialize in rare pennies. Get your coin authenticated by PCGS or NGC to maximize value. So, there you have it. The 1967 Lincoln penny could be worth a life-changing amount of money, but only if you know what to look for. Make sure to check your collection, examine your pocket change, and don't miss out on the chance to find a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault, and turn on notifications so you never miss another valuable coin update. Let me know in the comments if you have a rare 1967 penny or if you've ever found an expensive coin in your change. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting. Could be worth an astonishing $28 million. Yes, you heard that right. The 1983 Lincoln penny has become one of the most sought-after coins in numismatic history, and today, we are going to dive deep into its incredible story, hidden errors, and why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the great President Abraham Lincoln. Over the decades, we've seen various changes in the design, composition, and even minting errors that make some pennies extremely valuable. But the 1983 Lincoln penny? It stands in a league of its own. In 1983, the U.S. Mint had already transitioned from using mostly copper in pennies to a more cost-effective composition, 97.5% zinc with just a thin copper coating. However, mistakes happen, and these mistakes can be worth a fortune. Now, let's talk about what makes this particular 1983 penny so special. Most 1983 pennies weigh around 2.5 grams due to their zinc core, but a very small number of them were accidentally struck using the older, heavier copper planchets from previous years. This error makes them weigh around 3.11 grams instead. Here's the key: if you have a 1983 penny, get yourself a scale. If it weighs 3.11 grams instead of 2.5 grams, you might be holding a multimillion-dollar treasure alright. Now to the most exciting part. How much is this coin actually worth? The highest recorded sale of a 1983 copper penny was an astounding $28 million, and guess what? There could still be more out there waiting to be discovered. Collectors and investors are constantly searching for these rare mistakes. If you find one in your change, don't rush to spend it, get it graded. A top-tier graded 1983 copper penny can be worth life-changing money. Even lower-graded versions can sell for thousands of dollars. If you think you have a 1983 penny that could be the rare copper error, follow these steps: weigh it. Use a digital scale and check if it weighs 3.11 grams instead of 2.5 grams. Check the mint mark. Make sure it has the D mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. Use a magnet. Zinc pennies will be slightly magnetic, while copper ones won't react. Get it authenticated. Send it to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Authentication is crucial. Many fakes exist, and expert grading will confirm if you have the real deal. Once authenticated, you can list it for sale at major auctions or through top collectors. Now that you know the value of this rare penny, where should you sell it? Here are the best places. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections. Online marketplaces such as eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and numismatic forums. Coin shows and expos where collectors and investors gather to buy and sell rare coins. Remember, patience pays off. The rarer the coin, the more bidders will compete, driving up the price. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your piggy banks, old jars, and pocket change. The next 1983 copper penny could be in your hands, waiting to make you a millionaire. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Who knows? Your next penny find could be worth millions. Stay tuned, and happy hunting. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most mind-blowing discoveries in the world of numismatics. The 1986 Ultra Lincoln penny, a simple 1-cent coin that has turned heads in the market, and is rumored to be worth an astonishing $27 million. Could you be holding one of these ultra-rare pennies in your pocket right now? What makes this specific coin so incredibly valuable? Stick around, because we're about to uncover the jaw-dropping history, key identifying features, and the current market value of this 1-cent wonder. First, let's take a step back in time. The Lincoln cent has been a staple in American currency since 1909, when it replaced the Indian head cent designed by Victor D. Brenner. This iconic coin features the bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and, since 1959, the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But the 1986 penny? Oh, this one is in a league of its own. Now, what makes a standard 1986 Lincoln penny turn into a multimillion-dollar collector's dream? Well, coin experts have identified an extremely rare version known as the Ultra Lincoln penny. It's all about specific errors, misstrikes, and a one-of-a-kind minting anomaly that occurred in a limited batch. Let's break it down. One of the most valuable features collectors hunt for is the double die obverse. This happens when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly, creating a doubling effect. If you spot a clear doubling on Lincoln's eye, nose, or the numbers in the date 1986, hold on tight. That could mean serious cash. Now, this is where it gets crazy. Some of these Ultra Lincoln pennies were struck on experimental planchets, meaning they weren't made with the usual copper-plated zinc. Instead, a small batch was accidentally minted using a highly conductive, precious metal blend, giving them an ultra-rare composition. The result? A 1-cent coin worth more than a fortune. Ever seen a penny that looks like it was struck completely off balance? That's called an off-center strike, and in the case of the Ultra Lincoln penny, a few of these errors exist in stunning condition, making them even more desirable. And here's another major key to identifying this coin: surface quality. Some of these rare 1986 pennies exhibit full steps on the Lincoln Memorial, meaning they were struck with extreme precision. Combine that with a mirror-like, proof-quality surface, and you've got yourself a top-tier collector's item. Alright, let's talk numbers. These rare pennies have shocked the auction world. Collectors and investors have been willing to pay life-changing amounts to own one of these mysterious coins. Yes, you've heard that right. One of these coins was reportedly sold for an astronomical $27 million. Why? Because it's considered one of the rarest modern-day minting errors ever discovered. Now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. How to check if you have one of these rare coins. Grab your pennies, a magnifying glass, and look for these key markers. Check for a clear 1986 imprint with strong strike details. Examine Lincoln's profile and the lettering. If your penny looks different from regular copper-plated zinc, it could be special. A normal 1986 penny weighs 2.5 grams. But if yours is heavier or lighter, it might be a rare variation. There you have it, folks. The 1986 Ultra Lincoln penny is a true hidden gem in the world of rare coins. Who knows, maybe you have a multi-million-dollar treasure sitting in your piggy bank right now. If you found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And remember, keep searching, keep collecting, and keep dreaming. This is the Lincoln Vault, signing off. See you in the next video. Today, we have an absolutely thrilling episode lined up for you. Imagine owning a simple penny, yes, just a 1-cent coin, that could make you a millionaire. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, let me introduce you to the rare and extraordinary 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny. This incredible coin has been making waves in the numismatic world, with some specimens valued at a jaw-dropping $26 million. If you have one of these hidden in your collection or lying around in your loose change, you might be sitting on a fortune. Before we dive into what makes this penny so incredibly valuable, let's rewind history a little bit. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, honoring the great 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the penny has undergone multiple design changes, but one of the most significant and overlooked transitions happened in the early 1990s. One with a close AM and another with a wide AM and the word America on the reverse side. However, a small number of pennies from that year were mistakenly struck using the proof die intended for collectors, leading to the creation of an exceptionally rare variety now known as the 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly makes the 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny so special? Here's what you need to look for when searching for this valuable coin. The spacing between the letters A and M in America is almost touching instead of having a gap. This feature was meant for proof coins but was accidentally used on a small batch of regular circulating pennies. The 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny has sharper edges and more defined lettering due to the proof-style die that was mistakenly used. Unlike standard circulation pennies, these were struck with higher precision, resulting in a more polished and refined appearance. These errors make the 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny one of the rarest varieties of modern U.S. coinage, making collectors and investors eager to get their hands on one. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part. How much is this penny really worth? In recent years, coin collectors and numismatic experts have gone crazy over this rare variety, with prices skyrocketing at auctions. Some specimens have sold for tens of thousands, while the most pristine, high-grade examples have reached an astounding valuation of $26 million. Here's a breakdown of what different conditions of the 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny might fetch on the market if you happen to find one of these coins in your collection. Be sure to get it authenticated and graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. A certified high-grade 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny could turn you into an instant millionaire. So, how can you get your hands on one of these rare pennies? Here are a few places where you might discover this hidden treasure. Believe it or not, some of these pennies could still be floating around in circulation. Check your spare change, old piggy banks, and even family coin collections. Many collectors hunt through penny rolls from banks, hoping to strike gold. Well, copper. In this case, some of the best coin finds happen when people unknowingly sell rare coins for face value. If you're serious about collecting, keep an eye on major coin auctions and shows where rare coins like the 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny occasionally surface. Before we wrap up, here are a few crucial tips. If you think you've found a 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny, the differences can be tiny, so carefully examine the America lettering. The 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny exists in both Philadelphia and Denver varieties. Authentication is key. Don't rely on online claims. A graded and slabbed coin is worth significantly more than an unverified one. With such a high value, counterfeits exist. Buy and sell only through trusted dealers and auction houses. And there you have it, folks. The 1992 Ultra Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a tiny mistake at the US Mint can lead to a coin worth millions. Could you be the next lucky person to discover one of these rare pennies? Be sure to check your collections and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content on rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Lincoln Vault. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the world's most expensive coins. Until next time, happy hunting and may your next penny be worth a fortune. Today, we are diving deep into a mind-blowing discovery. Could you imagine a humble 1-cent coin being worth a life-changing $250,000? Well, buckle up, because we're about to unveil the fascinating world of the 1999 Ultra Lincoln penny, its hidden history, the shocking reasons behind its value, and how you might just have one in your pocket right now. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value of this coin, let's take a moment to appreciate the legacy of the Lincoln penny. First minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the penny has undergone several design changes, metal compositions, and minting errors over the years. The 1999 Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, and while millions were produced, only a handful have surfaced with a rare and extraordinary error that makes them worth a fortune. So, what makes the 1999 Ultra Lincoln penny so special? Keep watching, because the answer will shock you. So, what exactly makes this 1999 penny different from the millions of others? Here's where it gets exciting. This particular coin features a remarkable minting error that numismatists call the Ultra Cameo Deep Strike. This rare striking anomaly occurs when the die used to stamp the coin had excessive pressure, creating an ultra-defined and deeply mirrored finish. The result? A one-of-a-kind error that collectors are willing to spend $250,000 on. Some of these rare pennies also display double die errors, off-center strikes, and even anomalies in the lettering, making them incredibly desirable. Alright, now here's the most important part. How can you tell if you have one of these rare and valuable pennies? Check the mint mark. Look for the small d below the date. If it's a Denver minted 1999 penny, you might be in luck. Look for an ultra cameo strike. The field should be highly reflective, almost like a mirror, while Lincoln's bust has a sharp, frosted appearance. Examine for doubling carefully. Check Lincoln's profile, the lettering, and even the date. A doubled image could mean you've hit the jackpot. Use a jeweler's loupe or microscope. The naked eye may miss key details, so investing in a magnification tool is crucial for detecting valuable errors. Get it professionally graded. If you think you have a special coin, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high MS70 or PR70 grade can skyrocket its value now. Let's talk money. Just last year, a 1999 Ultra Lincoln penny sold at auction for an astonishing $250,000. That's right, a single penny turned into a small fortune. Rarity. Only a handful of these high-quality error coins exist. Condition matters. A mint state or proof 70 grade means it's nearly perfect. Collector demand. Die-hard collectors and investors are always on the lookout for these exceptional errors. Even if your penny isn't worth six figures, certain error versions have sold for thousands of dollars. So, before you toss your spare change aside, double-check those pennies. You might be sitting on a gold mine. So, you've checked your collection and you think you might have a valuable 1999 penny. Here's what you should do next. Don't clean it. Cleaning can actually lower the coin's value. Store it properly. Use protective coin holders to prevent scratches. Get an appraisal. Reach out to a professional numismatist or grading service. Find the right buyer. Look for reputable coin dealers, auction houses, or online marketplaces like eBay and Heritage Auctions. And most importantly, stay informed. Subscribe to the Lincoln Vault for more coin treasure hunts and rare finds. Who would have thought that a single penny could be worth $250,000? This just goes to show, history and value can be hiding in the most unexpected places. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and share this with your fellow collectors. You never know who might have a fortune sitting in their piggy bank. Thanks for watching the Lincoln Vault, and until next time, happy hunting.